my name is Mallory. I am just completing my 200-hour yoga teacher training through Power of Your Own. And this is going to be all levels, kind of easy, 15-minute, sort of stretchy, yummy, delicious little flow that you can kind of do. And I hope you guys enjoy. Child's pose. Take a couple of breaths here. Cat cow. So inhale and look up, exhale and come into Halloween cat. And again, this is just opening up your spine, getting your body kind of a little bit ready for some good stretching. So exhale, Halloween cat. And inhale, look up. And then exhale, press into downward facing dog. Pedal your feet out a little bit. And look up towards your belly button. Make sure your hands are pressing through your thumbs and your pointer finger. And walk to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Rise all the way up to stand. Do a little bit of a back bend and fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Come down into one-legged kind of a stretch. And chaturanga on your knees. Inhale, upward facing dog. Wiggle your neck a little bit. Do any other adjustments and come into downward facing dog. Again, pedal your feet out a little bit. And bring your right foot up and back and bend your knee and open it up. Really opening that hip. And bring that one back down and then lift your left leg up and bend your knee. Look forward, come to the top of your mat, halfway lift, exhale, fold forward. Rise all the way up to stand and bow forward. Halfway lift, kind of do a little high lunge here and step the other leg back to a chaturanga, upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Right foot forward. We're going to come and open up your arms. So pressing your right arm down into the ground. You can put it behind your knee. And really reaching through that top hand. Keeping that back leg strong. Bring your hand down. And chaturanga. Upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. We're going to do this again on the other side. So just take a couple breaths here. Move your neck around, shake it out. Other side. So left leg forward. Keep your left arm down and reach the top arm up and back. Look up. Keep that back leg strong and breathe. Bring the top arm down and chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Both feet forward to the top of your mat, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Rise all the way up to stand. Do a little bit of a back bend. Reach back and fold forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Bring both feet back, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Right foot forward, warrior one. Bring your hands down. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Left foot forward, warrior one. Reach your arms back, keep your hips pointing forward, and chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Bring both feet to the top of your mat, halfway lift, fold forward. Rise all the way up to stand, reach back, fold forward. Halfway lift, right foot back, left foot back, and chaturanga. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Right foot forward, warrior one. Open up to warrior two. Reverse your warrior. And extended side angle again. You can open your arms up like so, or you can take a bind this time and really breathe into it, looking up and opening that heart up. Open up your arms again. Rise up to warrior two. Reverse your warrior and chaturanga. Upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Left foot forward for warrior one. Open up to warrior two. Reverse your warrior and extended side angle on that side. And you can take the bind as well, opening up that heart and your shoulders and looking up. Come back to warrior two. Reverse your warrior and chaturanga. Upward facing dog. And exhale into downward facing dog. Come to the top of your mat, halfway up or all the way up. And fold forward. You can interlace your arms or your hands at either elbow and kind of swing back and forth. You can grab the backs of your calves and fold yourself in. Either one. Just really relax your back, relax your neck. Stand all the way up and fold forward. Chaturanga here. Upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Right foot forward, warrior one. Open up to warrior two. Straighten that front leg and come into triangle. Now if you have a block, you can use the block, or you can put your hand anywhere on your calf or on your knee. Rise all the way up to warrior two. Reverse your warrior and chaturanga. Upward facing dog. downward facing dog. Other side, left foot forward, warrior one. Open up to warrior two. Reverse your warrior. Straighten that front leg and come into triangle. Now if you can't reach the ground again, just grab a block or put your hand on your shin. And reach up through that top hand, look up, opening that chest and those shoulders. Come back up to warrior two, reverse your warrior, and chaturanga. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Bring your right foot forward for half pigeon. Now bring the shin parallel to the top of your mat and reach forward. You can use a block to rest your forehead on, or if you're able to, you can go all the way down to the floor, or you can use your hands to prop yourself up as well. Take a couple of breaths here and just really sink into those hips. And then press up. Remove the block if you have one. Come to the right hand side and stretch out that left side. Come back to middle and stretch all the way, and then to the left. And then come back to center, press back up. And other side. Bring the left foot forward, fold forward. Again, using the block. Press back up, remove the block if you have one, and reach over to the left side. Back to center. And to the right side. Press all the way back up into downward facing dog. Bring your left foot forward, come up to warrior one, warrior two, straighten that front leg and pigeon toe your feet. And then interlace your fingers and fold from the hips down, rinsing your shoulders and your back completely out as best you can. Keep your legs engaged here and let your shoulders fall forward. Come halfway up, put your hands on the ground, put your hands on the hip, and then come all the way back up to standing and come to the top of your mat. Reach all the way up, fold forward. Halfway lift. And chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward, or child's pose. Now come to a seated position and find yourself to your back. We're going to do a little bit of abs here. Feet facing up, and you're going to pulse up with your hands behind your back for a couple of times. That's good. Bring your knees together towards your chest. Bring your right foot over your left and turn. So you're going to do a nice side stretch, reaching your arms out, and look towards the opposite direction. And then switch sides. Bring your knees to your chest again. Grab your front toes with your peace fingers, your big toes, and kind of rock back inside for happy baby or dead bug. Roll back and forth on your spine. And pull your feet towards yourself. Come into Supta Baddha Konasana. Bring your heels together. And then Savasana.